Hello, my name is Kim Sauer at Apex 2015. I'm joined today by Ernie Grice from Ersa. Ernie, great to see you
Good to
here
see you
in
as
San
well.
Diego.
Thank you.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the American market and what you've got to offer. So first of all, what's new at Ersa?
So Ersa, we just celebrated our 235 year in business, sixth generation family owned business out of Germany. Our headquarters is in Wisconsin for North America. We also have a facility in Mexico City as well. So we have a big North American presence, and we're definitely seeing a resurgence of business in the North American market, especially in Mexico. So it's last year was a record year for us in sales, and we're just hoping to try to continue that growth path.
Well, yes, so that's a huge celebration and most successful year. Sort of points to growth in the market. So let's talk a little bit about that, because it hasn't been easy.
No.
These past couple of years. Where are you seeing those growth markets, and what do you attribute it to?
I mean, we see the growth markets in selective soldering primarily. So, and that really comes by the changing of product, right? Back in the day, everything was through-hole soldering, and you could wave solder everything. That was like the core technology, and now it's double-sided surface mount with, through-hole top and bottom, and the complexity of the circuit boards today really lend itself towards selective soldering. So, more and more it becomes the go-to for soldering through-hole components.
Sure. And that complexity is getting even more complex and,
Absolutely.
and denser as well as we speak.
Sure.
So I guess, you're constantly challenged to come up with solutions that keep up with those times.
For sure.
Are there particularly industries that are, that are strong in the Americas? We're not talking Asia here, where it's
consumer
large
electronics,
volumes of consumer electronics. Are there particular industries that you're targeting, or that are particularly relevant to what you're offering?
I mean, all of it. So emerging technology. Electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles, and the automotive industry has been very strong for us in North America because of this emerging technologies. And they're looking for reducing fuel efficiency or increasing fuel efficiency and such, and that usually requires more electronics in the vehicle, which lends itself again to Ersa products. So that's very good. Automotive is very strong for us. But industrial controls, everything from water meters to electric meters and alternative technologies, military and aerospace, they're not going to offshore that stuff. So that's always remained strong here.
Yeah.
And those products are also very difficult. They're very thermally challenging. And, when you have a very thermally challenging, dense product that is really difficult and challenging to build, it just falls right into our expertise path.
Absolutely. Now, obviously there's USA, where there's a strong automotive industry, but there's also a lot of contract manufacturing going on outside of the US, near the borders, as you speak. So a lot of talk about manufacturing coming back to the States, but also into areas like Mexico.
Sure. I mean, we've seen Juarez and Tijuana and Chihuahua and Guadalajara and Monterrey have all taken, they all took a hit years ago when everyone was going to China to build them. But it's coming back. And it's coming back because, they can build a quality product. Instead of offshoring, it's like nearshoring now. And they're definitely booming. So all of those areas are hotbeds, and we work with all of them. So,
with those areas being hotbeds, and I'm sure there'll be other areas that are trying to take a piece of that pie, I guess. How do you as a company need to structure yourself, set yourself up, maybe invest to grow with that?
Oh, I mean, absolutely. You have to have, the equipment is only part of the puzzle, and the rest of it is people. So you have to have the right people in the right places. So, we've hired direct people in Guadalajara, we've hired direct people in Juarez, we now have direct people in Tijuana. We have people on the East Coast, people in the Midwest, and on the West Coast. So we're trying to put the right people in the right places, so that not only can really so we can support our customers, technically, most importantly.
Absolutely, and that's very important going forward.
Absolutely.
Now, last question about the show. Here at Apex, you have a presence here. What's the first day been like? Any highlights to report?
Yeah, I mean, the first day, it was steady busy all day. So it was steady busy. The traffic was a little light in the morning, but in the afternoon we were completely swamped, and had some very good things coming through. You know, some customers coming in and saying, okay, we need this machine and we need it by this date, and you know, so it's not just, you know, show me what you got. It's let's make a deal. So that's fantastic. We love shows like that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. They've been missing for a couple
They've
of
been
years.
missing for a few years. Yeah, that's right.
Well, it's good to have those years back.
Absolutely.
And I'll release you to go back to talking to those people.
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much for taking the time out
All
to
right.
come to see us.
Thank you.